Hello friends, and welcome to the Masters League 2007 Fantasy Football Draft Lottery. I'm former Commissioner Mark Haley. First thing I want to do is congratulate and officially pass along the Commissioner duties to new guy, also known as Brian Edmondson. He currently resides in Chicago, Illinois, and has proven himself to be a leader by being the commissioner of other fantasy football leagues. He also has shown the passion towards fantasy football by being last year's champion of the league, and we want to congratulate him on that as well. We have 5 new members this year in the league. We want to welcome all of them in. 2 of them are actually here. Nick Sorderdahl will now be in the league, and so will Nick Hassel. We want to welcome in all 12 owners of the league, and those 12 owners are myself, Mark Haley, Paul Winkles, Chris Bradley, Chris Langley, Ben Pulowski, Mike Gobin, Nick Sorderdahl, Nick Hassel, Kevin, new guy's friend from Chicago, Brent, Kevin's brother, Ryan, Nick Sorderdahl's friend, and of course, the 12th owner will be new guy, who will also be the commissioner this year. We want to remind everybody that if anybody dies and or drops out of the league before the draft, that person will be replaced with another person, and their draft order spot will also be given to them. So if someone is slotted at the 9th spot, they die, we will give a new person that slot. And some names have already been come forth who will take those spots, and that will be released at a later date if need be. We want to remind you that this is the official draft order for the 2007 Fantasy Football League for the Masters League, and the date of the Fantasy Football Draft will be set at a later date. What follows now will be Nick Hassel and Nick Sorderdahl. What they're going to do is randomize all of the names. Each owner has an envelope. Their name is inside. They've already been randomized, but will continue to be randomized, as you will see here shortly. We're going to put each envelope in one by one. Nick Sorderdahl will then place the lid over the bucket, shake many times to make sure that it is all random. You can go ahead and do that for a little bit. Nick will continue to shake this, and Nick Hassel will take out a name one by one, randomly, without looking. He will then place, one by one, an envelope, and he'll place the first one he takes out in the number 1 slot. That will be the number 1 pick in our draft. For the time being, the envelope will still be sealed and not revealed. He will put the first one first, go all the way 1 through 6, and then 7 through 12. At that time, after he puts all of the envelopes up onto the wall, then I will come back and we will have Nick Hassel reveal from 12 to 1 each of the picks. For suspense sake, we will go from 12 to 1 after we initially put them up, and that's how we will reveal them. So what's going to happen now is Nick will continue to randomize for a second. Nick Hassel will put the names randomly on the board from 1 to 12. Nick Hassel and Nick Sorderdahl. We will now reveal one by one each name in descending order, starting with the number 12. This 12th pick will have the last pick in the first round in our Serpentine draft. This pick will also have the first pick in the second round, as many of you already know. So without further ado, let's reveal the 12th pick in this year's draft. And that will be Chris Bradley. Chris Bradley will have the 12th pick in the 2007 Fantasy Football Draft. Let's bring out number 11. The 11th pick in the first round will be Paul Winkles. With the 10th pick in the first round, Nick Sortedal will have the 10th pick. We'll continue to reveal the names here with number 9, Brent, one of our new members this year. Number 8 will be Michael Gobin. Number 7 is Mark Haley. Number 6 is Ben Plowski. Number 5 is New Guy.
New guy, more like
Number
dirty Jew
4
guy. I'm anti-Semitic because I fucking hate you guy.
is Nick Hassel. We only have 3 names left now. We'll reveal them one by one, and I'll explain once we get to number 2. Number 3 is Ryan. And now number 2 will be revealed here, and whoever is not revealed here will have the number 1 pick in this draft. The only 2 teams that have yet to be drawn are Kevin, New Guy's friend in Chicago, and also Chris Langley has not been drawn. So between between Kevin and Chris, whoever is not drawn as number 2, they will have the number 1 pick. Let's reveal the number 2. The number 2 pick is Kevin, which means Chris Langley, the winner of the first year of this established league. He now has the first pick in the 2007 Masters League Fantasy Football League. I want to thank Nick Hassel and Nick Sortedal. This is your draft order.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
I want to thank everybody that made this possible, starting with YouTube, letting us put this on the internet for all of our owners to see. I want to thank those owners and anybody else that may see this video. I also want to thank anybody that comments on our YouTube page, and of course, our new commissioner, New Guy, for not only being the commissioner and taking over those duties, but also for letting myself and the 2 Nicks run this program. And without further ado, I want to welcome everybody into the league for another great year. Chris Langley will be the first pick in this year's draft. We will see you at the draft.